A small group of us today, just 8 riders, meeting at the Bracken Ridge 7-Eleven, and after a short prayer, Graham was our leader, heading out onto the highway, making our way to Black Soil, our next pickup point. No riders waiting for us, and even though we waited for a while, no one turned up. So Steve took over lead duties, and we made our way out through Walloon, Rosewood, and some of the back roads. It took us all the way across to Gatton, where we'd have morning tea and catch up with some of the Darling Downs crowd. Arriving at Gatton, we found that Dennis and Kay were waiting for us, but also Alan and Lorne had arrived as well, and a few others started coming in during coffee. The need for coffee now sated, it was Dennis's turn to take the lead, and he took us around these back country roads of the Lockyer Valley, up towards the top of Toowoomba, and then back down again, across through to Withcott, and then up the range again to Cabalah, where would be our lunch stop. Heading up the range, we weren't far away from the Farmer's Arms, where we would have great lunch together before parting. After lunch, everyone started making their own way home. I wanted to do some diversion and take in some of the local dirt roads, and Dennis very kindly offered to lead me across some of the roads that he knew, and almost directly opposite the pub, which would take us across to the 15-mile road and then up to Hampton. Dennis warned me there was one section that was quite steep, and as he slowed dramatically, I knew we had reached that point. And the video really doesn't give justice to how steep it really is. We turned left onto 15-mile road, which was bitumen for a while, but eventually it did turn back to gravel. At Hampton we parted ways, Dennis heading back to Cabalah on the main road, and then I headed on down through Ravensbourne to Esk, across to Kilcoy and to the Bruce Highway home. Arriving in Kilcoy, I figure I've got about another 3/4 of an hour before I get home. Merging onto the Bruce Highway, it was flowing fairly well. Of course, Mr. Plod was on the side of the road taking photos, and it didn't take too long for it to slow right down so I could use the shoulder of the road on the bike for a little while, and then it sped up again, and then not long after that I was home. I left home at 7 in the morning and got home at 5 in the afternoon, covering a little over 470 kilometres for the day.